So in one of the videos I talked about Fajin, right? The explosive force, right? So this is just like a heavy PVC pole. I don't know how much this weighs, but it's difficult to do this with this pole, right? And there are different types of things you can do to try to build up your ability to have like that kind of an explosive force. So this is one of them, right? So it's just going to be a shaking kind of motion like that, right? So there. So what I do is I load the hip in my back, and then I shift to the front, and then I quickly go onto the back. So it's like a 1, 2, 3 kind of motion. There's also as you've seen from the other videos, there's a compression going in, like when you're doing the bridge, right? So it's like you're spiraling in, and then you're spiraling out, right? So there's a compression in and then an expansion, right? So Fajin is utilizing a lot of these different forces in unison, right? So there's the feet, the ankles, the fibular head, the knees, the hips. Everything is just kind of coming together, and then everything integrates, and then all at once you get that kind of explosive force. And of course, you've got the breath as well. The that type of breathing I'm not going to do too forcefully because it's annoying on the microphone. But the breath will give you your core musculature, your pelvic floor, and your diaphragm, and everything else. Right. Then of course you've got your mental attention and the more internal energetic aspects of these things. So here, what I want to do is kind of get that rod or the stick to feel like it's connecting to my body a little bit, so it's not just all muscle that I'm holding it with. And then I'm going to shift my weight back a little bit. My center is going to rotate towards my back foot, and then I'm going to start to compress in, right? So I spiral in, I draw in as the stick comes up. I'm inhaling, and then it's going to be an exhale as I come down, right? So here, right? So if I do it right, it doesn't feel like it's shaking me too much, right? So otherwise, if I shake this thing a lot and I'm not centered myself, I feel like that the pole is shaking me, right? Because this thing is so heavy. Most of the time, what you see, there's this long pole shaking that you'll see online. There's not a lot of videos of this stuff, but those are much lighter sticks that people are working with. So you're not really going to build up too much strength if you do those, but they're also really interesting things to train with.